Yo everybody, this is Jimmy and oh my fucking god. Fixed. Yo everybody, this is Jimmy, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to do something a little different than you used to. So somebody commented on my latest video when I got my new PC, do a setup video. So that's exactly what we're gonna do today. So what I'm gonna show you is like my desk, how it all looks, what peripherals I use, but keep in mind a lot of things will change soon. Not drastic changes, just minor upgrades from peripherals. I also want to point out that my setup is extremely small.
That's what she said!
I've got like such little leg room and it's really hard for me to like make the optimal positions.
That's what she said!
Make the optimal positions when I like game, for example. But anyways, let's start with the setup tour right now and let's go. So guys, here we go. This is the behind the scenes of my setup. Usually you guys can see me from that thing over there. I'll go into detail of everything I have in this video. This is an overall view of everything. Like you can see, we have got... Oh, that was the zoom. Like you can see, we've got my PC, we've got my monitors, we've got a microphone, we've got a lot of shit going on. So let's go straight into it. So first of all, the main thing that catches your eye if you get in here is of course my brand new PC. If you haven't seen my latest video, please check it out. So the specs will be in the description below as well, but this thing rocks a... Let me get a nice shot of this. My fucking chair is in the way because I haven't got a lot of room. We have got in here a Ryzen 7 1700 8-core CPU, which is a great processor for editing and rendering footage, and also great for gaming. This thing over here, this piece of fat fuck, that's the GTX 1060 86GB version. This thing also rocks a 500GB SSD on which I've got Windows installed and a load of my games. And I've also got a 3TB hard drive in this for all my other stuff and other games that don't fit on my SSD, or if I've got videos to edit. So I've got a long time going with that. And oh yeah, this guy also has 16GB of RAM. So moving up from my PC, we've got of course my monitors. I've got two 1080p 60Hz monitors right here. These are the iiyama ProLite B2280HS. Like you can see, they're both the same. I'm actually planning on upgrading one soon. I want to have triple monitors, and I want to have a 1080p 144Hz monitor, and I want to have that in between these two actually. But like you can see, my desk ain't the biggest of them all and it's not gonna fit. That's gonna be my latest upgrade for my setup until I have like a bigger desk and I actually figured out how to do this. And like you can see here on top of my monitor, sitting right here, please, more light please, focus, is the Logitech C920. This is a very good webcam. I recommend it to a load of people who are like starting to stream or just wanting to have a good face cam in your gaming videos, or just a normal webcam for any other type of stuff. Take this one, it's really worth your money. It's like 1080p 30fps, but I even think sometimes when you put it at 720p it even goes to 60fps, so that's really good. I'm really happy with this one. Then if we go to my desk over here, we can see my headset. This is a Razer Kraken 701 Pro surround sound headset. Actually, is it the Pro version? So I just checked, it's indeed the Pro version. It's connected right here to my PC. It has like this thingy that is microphone and audio in one, so I had a splitter that I bought. Actually, you get one with it as well, but it's like very long, so I just use a small one. I'm actually gonna upgrade this soon to a HyperX Cloud 2 because these are great, only after a long time of wearing these I usually get a headache, especially when I'm wearing my glasses. The thing can quite hurt and just damage your fucking brain, it feels like sometimes. And also it's like starting to break down, like you can see. I don't know how the fuck this happened, but this has only happened last week. I've had them for about a year or two now, and yeah, this is not good. This is not good. So I'll be upgrading those soon. Then what we have over here is my keyboard. This is the RiiTek gaming keyboard. Yeah, it's a really interesting title. It's basically what it says. It's not mechanical or whatever. It was only 20 bucks. Like you can see, it's not RGB, but it's RGB. Yeah, the reason being because it has red, blue, and purple. So yeah, that's that. And oh yeah, it can also breathe. Woo! I usually keep it on blue when I'm gaming, so if I need to type something I can quickly see everything on my keyboard. When I'm like chilling and not gaming, I usually put it on breathe because it looks cool. This is not mechanical whatsoever, just membrane. It's a cheap ass keyboard that I needed for this PC. So yeah, it does the job well, but I'm planning on upgrading this soon as well to, I don't know, a cheap mechanical keyboard, maybe the ducky ones, one Cherry MX Blues in it. Then if we go to my mouse that I'm using, this is the my fucking camera just stopped recording because I'm out of storage. But anyways, what I was saying is I really love this mouse. This mouse is wireless, and before I've tried wireless mice in the past, and it was a really long time ago, but those things were trash. They were always disconnecting and shit, and it wasn't good for gaming at all. This thing, it cost me quite a bit, and I can really recommend it for just for regular tasks and sometimes a bit of gaming. Only I find myself being a gamer, obviously. For editing purposes, this is great. For workstation purposes, like if you are like just using your PC to work, like I just said, and sometimes game, this is great. But I wouldn't recommend it if you are like an actual gamer and playing a lot of games and using your mouse mainly for gaming like I am. I wouldn't recommend this. I like to keep this thing for school, but it's heavy. It got quite some weight to it. Besides that, it's just lately this week it started tripping sometimes when I make flick shots, which never happened to me before while playing CS:GO or another game. And it started doing the exact opposite of what I was trying to do. I was going left, and all of a sudden my gun was going down. I was like, what the fuck is this? That was weird. I'm planning on upgrading these to a Logitech G403 wireless, because those things are like one of the best wireless game mice in the game right now. I like Logitech for its mice, so if I'm going to upgrade my mice, it will be a Logitech mouse. And they also make really good wireless mice, because since I use this wireless mouse, I do not want to upgrade to a wired mouse because I hate wired mice. It's just, especially in the space I have right here, it's like really annoying because the cord gets stuck everywhere. Then if we go to my mousepad, this is like, let me check. This is the Logitech G640 mousepad. It's a really big cloth mouse mat. It's a really nice feel for it. Before this I had the Razer Sphex, which was quite nice. It stuck to your desk and it didn't really move, and the problem with it was that it was really small, and especially for me when I started playing CS:GO, I found myself like getting over like the edge of it and stuff, and like I need a low sensitivity when I play CS:GO, so it would really like be not enough. But this thing is insane, so I can just lay my whole arm on this and just be free in movement. Still, I sometimes hit my monitor with this or my keyboard. That's why I've got my keyboard slanted all the way like this when I play, just so I don't hit my keyboard. But it's a really nice mousepad. I can recommend it to everyone. Of course, we've also got my stress cube right here. For those who don't know, I've got ADHD. I'm not like usually hyperactive. Okay, I can be sometimes, but that's just my personality. But I've got ADHD when it comes to like concentrating on stuff, and when I need to read stuff or listen to stuff. I find it hard to find focus, so I have my stress cube right here, and if I need to like listen to something or write something and I find myself bored and stuff and having focus, I usually take this thing and just play with it in my hands, and I usually can find myself refocusing on my work. So that's why I've got this laying on my desk. I really like this thing. Now if we go down here to the left of my desk, like my desk ain't really that big, it's actually really small. If we take this thing away, we can see a load of fucking mess. So I put a little light up for you guys. What we can see right here is my PS4. Which is stashed down here. Is really good for heat purposes, like the heat can get away easily. That was a joke, by the way. This thing might overheat like in 2 minutes. But down here I've got a few of my PS3 games stashed. Like you can see, we've got Black Ops 2 right here. There's my first and only disc of a PS4 game, which is Black Ops 3. Down here, a load of cable shit, because, you know, cable management is a dick. There we've got a USB disk drive for whenever I need to like install a disc thing on my PC. I can use this thing because it doesn't have a CD drive implanted in it. Or which PC does have that nowadays? Speaking of cable management, this is what behind my PC looks like. Yeah, just I don't think you can really see it, but there is a load of cables here. Like a load. It's really messy. But that's why you guys can get to see my face, because that, like, I mean, come on. Okay, moving up from my setup, we can see some interesting things right here. Over here we can see my microphone on a microphone arm. So first of all, over here we've got my microphone. This microphone is the Samson C03U USB. I really love this thing. I got this for free. It's quite worth a lot. It really gives you a very high quality sound. It's like good for starters. If you want to go for really professional sound, wouldn't really buy this one. But considering I got this one for free, I'm really happy with it. With it, I later bought a Samson SPO1 Shockmount, which basically, if you, okay, that's not really a good example. If you like hit it, then this is elastic, which actually absorbs a shock incoming from everything when you like move it around or stuff. Especially for me when I'm raging, you know. I mean, I never rage. Team no rage. Gotta love the team. But for me, it's really handy to have this thing. Wait a minute. That was weird. Then also I bought this thing. This is a windshield. I believe this was called the WS01 or 03 or something, which goes on top, which like filters a bit of background noise and stuff. It's really helpful. I also edit my background noise away, so all for better quality. This all is connected to this arm, like you can see. This is the Innox USB broadcasting arm. It's got like a USB cable going into the microphone all the way into this thing, which goes into the back of my PC. I can move this thing freely around, and it's really awesome to have it. I usually put it around here because this is where, before I had my PC, my laptop used to live, but now I can like kind of stash my microphone into this area, so it is not really in front of my webcam. And also, it looks fucking cool. I mean, you gotta admit, come on. Then over here, we've got my PS3 Stash here. I mean, it's a bit dirty, I know, but don't mind that shit. This thing actually lived where my PS4 was before. Well, when I got my PS4, this thing moved over here. I've got the HDMI connected to my HDMI hub down there, so I can still play with it, only I need to find a power cable long enough to go to my power socket. Now, if we look over here, I've got a collection of all the boxes and stuff I ever got, of stuff that I'm proud of. So you can see here, my microphone. Here's my motherboard of my PC, power supply, headset, my mouse pad, and a load of stuff. That don't mind that. That's something random. So yeah, that's boxes. Over here, yeah, okay. 101 Dalmatians is awesome, okay? So don't fucking hate on it, don't you dare. This is still from my breakfast and cup of coffee that I drank. I'm gonna do the dishes after I record this video. Over here, we've got my AirPods. These are the Beats Urbeats. I quite like them. I mean, they're a bit bassy. Focus, goddammit, phone. Focus. My phone doesn't want to focus for some reason. Okay, there we go. So these are the Urbeats. They were like on a sale, so that's the reason I got them. I really like them. I mean, they're good. The only thing is that sometimes they're a bit too bassy. I'm luckily someone that likes to listen to songs with a lot of bass, so the overuse of bass sometimes for me isn't like that much of a problem. But if you're like somebody that listens to music and really wants to have like every single detail and doesn't want too much of the good stuff, then this might not be the AirPods for you. I really like them so far, and until my headset doesn't break down, I might use this one until I get a new headset. And oh yeah, then we go to my gaming chair for only $3.99. You can, no, okay, this was just the cheapest and smallest office chair we could find at Ikea. So I don't really like this too much. After spending a long time behind your computer like I do, I work a lot behind my PC. This one gives me quite a bit of back pain. And yeah, like you can see, it's not really practical down here. I need to have these wheels in a specific position to have the ideal gaming or editing or just chill position for me. But yeah, I've just got a fucking small setup, like you can see. So this is like my setup for now. Gonna upgrade some stuff like I said before. So yeah, that's my setup. So if you like this video, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button so hard that there's blue. Subscribe to my channel if you want to stay updated for more videos or more live streams, because believe me, I'm on the grind right now. More videos and live streams are gonna come soon. I'll check you guys on a new video or live stream. Peace.